Welcome back to the Graham Stephan Show. My name is Graham and welcome to my show. We got a squatter situation today. Or is it a renter? I can't tell because that's the title of today's video, just renter or squatter. These videos are always nuts. It's called the People's Court, and they get these two people together and they duke it out in the courtroom. It's amazing, but first, we gotta hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm before we begin, and with that said, guys, prepare yourself because you're in for quite the story today. Let's begin.
He says he rented an apartment in a house the defendant told him she owned, but he later found out she didn't. The kitchen didn't have appliances in it either, and he decided to move out because too many things seemed fishy. Now he's having a heck of a time getting his rent returned and his security.
Yikes, that reminds me of those Craigslist scams where people will post up a picture of a house that's way too cheap, and then you go and you talk to them on the phone. The story's always like, I'm stationed overseas, I'm in the army, I just want someone good to take care of my place, so I'm renting it for 10% of market value. But you seem trustworthy that I've just met over the phone. But yeah, just send me $1,000 and we're good. They send the money, and then the guy just disappears, and then you're out the money. And then the real property owner has no idea who you are. So that's why it's so important anytime you do a deal like this, meet the landlord or the agent or a reputable company at the house and make sure that they have all the keys and all, make sure everything's in order basically before you give any money.
This is the defendant, Shanika Dean. She says the plaintiff's a complete liar because she let him stay for free at her husband's house until he could find a place of his own. In fact, that guy's a squatter. She's trying to get him out at this very moment.
Wow. Imagine that. She's basically saying he's a squatter. Now, here's the thing. If he is a squatter, showing up to a courtroom would be the stupidest thing to do. So already, right off the bat, I have a feeling he's not a squatter, but let's see.
She's accused of pretending to own a house.
My guess is she probably let him stay there. That was her husband's house. Maybe she's trying to collect the $2,000, not tell the husband, expecting this guy to be like a good tenant, maybe leave after a little bit, and then he decided to stay there longer, and she's like, oh crap, what do I do? That's what I think.
I was living in Canarsie. I invited to a barbecue, and she told me that this is a small studio. You deserve better than this. I got a one-bedroom apartment for you. So I decided to move in.
That seems like a very generous offer. Hey, you're at a barbecue. You deserve a better place than this. Come over to my place. We got a one-bedroom over here. She's upselling. That's always good. You always got to be upselling somewhere. Like, how about this? You clicked on the video. I'm going to upsell you on hitting the like button. And then, once you've done that, I'm going to upsell you again on subscribing. You may as well do that. If you're watching this, like, I think 50% of people who watch these videos aren't even subscribed. Just go ahead and do it. Totally free. And there you go. That's an upsell. It's a good example of what she's basically doing, except with real estate.
When I moved in, I gave her month's security, month's rent. About 2 weeks later.
Do you have a receipt for that?
No, I don't.
Do you have a lease?
No, I don't.
That big mistake. Big mistake. He screwed up. So now this is on him. No receipt for paying his money. That's bad. And then no lease agreement. That's bad. Things are not looking good for him, unfortunately. Even if he is in the right, he's doing this wrong.
And did you live there that first month?
Yes.
Okay, how long have you lived there?
I lived there since February.
Are you still living there?
Yes.
Oh, you haven't left?
No.
Okay.
Oh, man, that's a problem, too. If he's not leaving on top of that, even though she's the fake landlord, listen, if she's a fake landlord, you get out of there. You leave. You don't stay there. You're not entitled to that place, even though you signed a lease with someone. So already it's not looking good.
She kicked in my door twice. I have documentation stating that it's off the hinges as we speak.
She seems so bored. Why is she bored? She's in a courtroom. The guy is claiming she's doing all these things. How is this boring? Listen, I would be on my best behavior. I would be so uptight. I'd be like, no, I didn't do that. I didn't kick in the door. Even if you did, at least just don't act bored.
Monday afternoon, I received telephone calls stating that she kicked in my door. When I got there, 2 police cars was there. I had damage to my door as we speak.
Yeah, he still lives there. That's I don't know, something's going on there.
He's lying. He didn't even have any money.
Did you let him move in without paying you anything?
Yes, I did.
But he's supposed to pay you rent?
Yes, he said that he was going to give it to me, but he changed the locks on me. And
oh, that's bad. If she's telling the truth, to let somebody move in without receiving any money up front, that's bad. They both screwed up on this one. He's in the wrong. Well, unless he's making this up, then she's in the wrong.
I need you to find the text, not stare her down. Find the text. I need to see that.
It's always a bad sign when they're like, find the text. She's like,
oh, I'm just in here somewhere. It's like, no, I don't know.
Like, it's almost as though they're pretending to look like in their expression.
Do you live there as well?
No, I used to stay there. It's my uncle's building.
Can you exit?
No, I need you not to interrupt me.
Yeah, but that's bad too. If it's her uncle's building, she doesn't have the right to tell people that she met at a barbecue to go stay at the place without a lease agreement. So there is some truth to both of these.
Does your uncle know you're here?
Yes, he do.
Do you own the place?
No, I don't. He does.
Did you ever own the place?
No, I'm trying to work. We trying to get it, like, working on it now.
Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Why is she doing this? If I was the uncle, I'd be so angry at her. That's automatically now she's out of it. I'm never going to trust her again. Bringing in people that don't pay without a lease agreement to stay there? Why? Why are you doing that to your uncle?
Me and my uncle, something that me and my uncle's doing. He's trying to put everything in my
Is your uncle here?
No, he couldn't make it today.
But he knows you're here?
Yes.
So if I were to call him right now, he wouldn't be shocked?
You're not going to be able to get in touch with him right now.
Oh, man. That's code word for, like, he doesn't know what's going on, or I'm downplaying it to him. I'm just telling him, hey, we're getting him out today. Don't worry about it. I got it covered. It's always a bad sign when it's like, oh, yeah, you can't reach him. Yeah, you can. There's always a way to reach somebody. With a cell phone, you could always. Except for you, Jack, except when you don't text me back. You said you'd get back to me at 10, and it's 5:45. Still waiting.
Why not?
Because you're not. He's
I need you to calm
he's
down.
not around right now.
Why is he not around?
He's just not around right now.
Where is he?
Oh, man, she's digging herself into a hole. He's not around. Where is he? I told you, he's just not around. Well, he's around somewhere. No, he's not.
What
He's
business?
an old man. I don't know.
How old is he?
60-something, 66.
Oh, he's just decrepit. It's a wonder he should be in the Smithsonian.
I love her expression. 66 is so, like, yeah, you can't reach him anymore.
Where you're telling him you can't hold it for him. If you can't afford the money, I'll give you a room for $750, but you got to give me $1,500 to move in if you don't have all the money. Now give me what you got and the rest later. I'll do that for you because you're good people.
Oh, so here's the deal. I'm gonna tell you what she's doing. Her uncle owns the building, and she's thinking that she could undercut the uncle. She's like, hey, I'm gonna rent this out. You give me the money, and I'll give it to my uncle. That's probably what she's doing.
You find out that she's not the landlord. How?
It was documentation on the steps.
What does that mean, documentation on the steps?
It's a vacant building, so
I don't know what you mean.
Oh, wow. So she moved him into a vacant building. Jeez. That's bad.
Yeah, you kind of have no business opening up other people's mail, and this was bent. So I don't know how it is.
Yeah, he could be lying on that one. It's always difficult. You can't tell who's lying, who's telling the truth. Usually the truth is like a blend between the two people, but this is actually one of the more interesting ones, I have to say. It just keeps, the plot just keeps getting thicker.
Who's Douglas?
that's me.
No, in the text. Who's Douglas?
Him, that's what he told me his name was.
So you've never accepted a penny from him?
Nope.
No, because he wouldn't pay her. That seems to be the problem. It seems like she kind of made herself out to be like, oh, I'm helping him out. Yeah, helping him out, rent your spot that you're charging him for. I don't know.
I was ordering cable for him. He didn't have the money, so I put it in my name. He told me when he get the money, he was going to pay me for everything.
Oh, that's even worse. Why is she so dumb? So the guy moves in, doesn't have money. He's like, I'm going to get you the money, but I need cable first. I got to watch my programming. I don't have the money to pay for it. And she's like, okay, so you haven't paid me to move in there yet. You say you're going to come up with the money, and then you want to put my name in the cable bill that you'll pay me back too. Makes no sense. Why would she agree to any of this?
$1,500, whatever
That
it is.
text wasn't for him. I wasn't talking about he owed me the money. We was talking about
You
somebody
owe me
else.
over $600. I'm reading your words.
How could she send that to somebody and have it be read and be like,
No, that was meant to somebody else.
but you're texting that person. You're having a conversation with this person meant for somebody else. That makes no sense at all.
Has anybody gone after you for rent, though?
No.
Well, then why
She
would you
says-
get money back for rent?
she
in a
said
place?
I'm-
Stop and listen. Why would you get money back for rent?
Look how he was so happy and immediately he just got serious there.
What if she is right and she does have? Did you find the power of
Yeah, I
attorney?
gave it to him.
Okay.
Gosh, the attitude.
I gave it to him. I gave it to him.
Like as though we're inconveniencing her today.
Are you a smoker? Man, do you understand how much you have to smoke for this to smell like this? It's like knocking me over.
Oh my gosh, she's laughing about it.
So you see my dilemma.
Just a minute, sir. No, I don't see your dilemma. I see my dilemma. This is dated like yesterday or the day before yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, she's trying to backtrack. She's like, Uncle, I got in trouble. I messed up. Let's get this power of attorney really quick, right in time for the People's Court, just so I don't look like a total buffoon.
I have no idea if this is authentic or not, but this is in fact a power of attorney. Who did you go to get this done?
I know the Republican.
I know a Republican. Oh, man.
A notary public, not public.
A notary public. I know a Republican. A Republican did that.
How'd you know what to get signed?
A friend of mine.
Who's a lawyer?
No, she just know because she did it with her family.
They just basically used a template from somebody else, swap the names around, sign that.
It comes from
Him
the
and
computer or
everybody
whatever.
because the judge is not stamped. The
No,
way
the
they
judges
say.
don't stamp the first notice to quit.
Oh, man, this is why you don't do it yourself. If she is actually telling the truth, this is not something. You do not evict a squatter by going online, printing out some forms, doing it yourself. You hire someone who does this because you screw up one thing. You could be 6 weeks into this thing and you don't serve one notice correctly. The entire thing starts over again, and you gotta start over from scratch. They're so particular about how you do this, it has to be done right.
You're wrong about that. So then what? And then, but what? Then what's your plan after that?
You want.
So then what? And then, but what? Then what's your plan after that? And if you don't file a legitimate eviction as a legitimate landlord, you're gonna have a problem.
Yeah, that's true, because she could go 3 months in as a squatter, and he shows that he paid $1 in rent, just one, even 10 cents. Any consideration for a lease, he's no longer a squatter. She's got to start back over from the very beginning and evict him as a tenant.
Excuse me, Judge.
Then you got to prove squatting. And then if you fail to prove squatting, you got to start all
Notice
over.
to evict. I heard what you
What is
said.
this right here? This is.
She's giving free advice on television. She's like, yeah, I heard you. Notice to evict. Okay. Oh, man. She's just got to do this the right way.
But you got to pay rent. But does it make sense the landlord would fork over $2,000 or the tenant without getting a receipt?
I'm not really sure.
Why? He's asking someone in like his 7th grade. What did he think? She's gonna be like,
Yeah, no. Legally, they have to get a receipt on any consideration paid on a lease agreement in 2021 as per California jurisdiction.
it's like a 7th grader. Come on, don't ask her that. What do they expect?
Sorry, but you don't have sufficient proof to have me order her to give you back $500. Much less the rent and the security. Verdicts for the defendant.
Wow, so there you go. So they just leave with what they have, and now she's got to evict him. They're both bad, okay? He's bad if his story's legitimate, no receipts, and if her story's legitimate, then no lease agreement. So they're both just kind of making bad decisions at the same time, all starting off at a good old barbecue, which gives bad names to barbecues. So that's not good.
She can get you out, you know?
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. You worried?
No, I'm not worried. I'll just find somewhere else to go.
No, well, why hasn't he done that now? He's had months to do this, and he's yet to have done that. So, I don't know.
Seriously, you heard the judge said she can get you out, so
Okay.
take note, okay?
Yes.
Be on guard.
All right.
Okay.
No, he doesn't believe that. I think he's just going to stay there and not pay.
Well, Ms. Dean, you got some good advice from the judge. You know
Yes,
that?
I did.
She
Notice
helped
to
you.
evict. I got to write that down.
Yeah,
Notice to evict. Any 5-minute Google search. She talked to any proficient person, they would tell her that, but she didn't do that.
you got to make note of that.
Yes.
All right, congratulations.
Oh, thank you very much.
Okay, good luck.
All right, so great advice on either end. We learned a lot. Always get receipts. Always go to barbecues and never rent to someone without a lease agreement, and always smash the like button. So with that said, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, add me on Instagram and on the podcast, The Iced Coffee Hour. New episodes being posted every single Sunday. Thank you guys so much, and until next time. Oh, what was that?